In a recent survey of USD 266 teachers and staff, over 90% have considered leaving the education field. Why are teachers unhappy, and what is the district doing to keep our great teachers in Maize?
I started in 2017 and COVID hit. That was an interesting experience, but it's been really good. I love teaching. I love the students that I have. I love being a teacher, but being a teacher in the educational system that we have is difficult. It's hard to be here and want to do my job and everything when I can't get my initial needs met because of inflation that's happening in the economy and higher insurance costs and not having enough money to provide for myself. And that's been hard for a lot of teachers. I think that's the biggest thing of the money is a struggle. I think incentives for teachers. I mean, usually each week I'm working probably 70 hours each week. Having that understanding and that empathy that there's a lot of stress that goes into it.
In our faculty survey, teachers cited money issues as the #1 reason for considering leaving. The uneven balance of paycheck versus hard work has left teachers struggling to support their own families. After leaving education, former teacher and administrator Christy Curbs thinks teachers shouldn't give up quite yet.
I'm very happy doing something new, challenging myself. I also have a love of investment properties and doing projects and flips and getting my hands dirty and painting and working on flooring and tiling, and those are things that I can fuel my creative juices while then helping people with home searches and their investments and just networking with other real estate agents. I think administration wants nothing more than teachers to feel cared for and supported. I think you could ask any administrator if they would pay teachers more, they would give them more time, they would not pepper them with emails or tasks, but sometimes things are out of their control. Some of the biggest problems with the education system are the class sizes are too big. It's really hard to individualize or really be there for a student. I think health insurance is a hard thing for teachers, and just the cost of living. There are so many invaluable skills that you learn from being a teacher and caring for others and pouring yourself into others that you can take and emulate and remember in many jobs to come. Kids need you. Kids need you to see it through, and nobody's good at something the first or second year they do it. Just go back to remembering they got into it because they have a passion for their subject matter and they have a passion for kids.
One of the greatest challenges is trying to change is really difficult. Trying to make a difference and individualize education for 1,300 kids in one setting is a challenge. And I want to make sure that teachers or educators know that I support them. At the end of the day, they have to do what's best for their health, for their mental health, for their livelihood, for their families. There's no other profession, in my opinion, that you can make such a positive impact on the lives of young people.
Executive Director of Personal Learning, Andrea Palmer, believes the district is taking the right steps to keep teachers in Maize.
So we've been working on making sure that we have clear, consistent communication across the district, so staff is well aware of all of our efforts and everything that we are doing together. We are working on a strategic plan. We'll probably start that in the spring, looking at professional learning for the next 2 to 5 years and what that might look like, and then compensation package to make sure that we are paying our teachers as best as we possibly can. There's a lot of new faces at the district office. We bring a lot of new ideas, and we also know that teaching is really hard. We recognize that, and we want to do everything we possibly can to support our staff in Maize. I think there's lots of supports here that other districts don't have that makes it a great place to stay and grow in.
There's no question that teachers and staff have been struggling the past couple of years, but the USD 266 administration and board have been working around the clock to support the teachers we know and love. I'm Spencer Rich with One Maize Media.